so glad right now we have a team from Capital Christian Center in Sacramento, California, and they're helping us to build a new high school in Catacaos, Peru. Catacaos is a suburb of the town of Piura. We're way north in Peru. We're on the coastal desert, very hot here. We're close to the border of Ecuador.
Well, there's so many things that go on a missions trip like this, but three of them come to mind. The short-term things that meets people's needs with the medical team. So immediately they get care, and sometimes there's life-saving care that gets distributed out through the medical team. And also spiritual things that can pray for people. And then there's the construction part of the trip, which is more long-term. Every brick that's laid helps facilitate training. The children that attend this school will have an opportunity, and I believe will be the next generation of great warriors for the kingdom. So as we build this school, it's a long-term impact to the community and to this whole region.
The reason we're here is to provide family practice medical support to this community. It's a really poor community, and it doesn't have a lot of access to medical care. By showing them the giving nature of the medicine, it's all free, and the compassion of the medical providers, we're letting them see Christ's hand work for real in their lives, and then allow them to encounter somebody here at the church that can talk to them about Christ and let them hear the good news and hopefully accept that and come to Christ as a result of that.
We've seen kids with unknown, untold numbers of diseases we would never see in the United States because we have the medical care to provide for these kids. We've been able to give mommies medicine for their children that are so sick. We saw one little girl that was 1 year old yesterday that was on the brink of death. She got medicine yesterday. Mama brought her back today. We gave her another shot in her leg, and she's really, has improved 200%. Had we not been here, had Mama not brought the baby in, there's a very good chance baby wouldn't be here.
I think it's a very important way to reach people. It's a specific way that allows us to reach people that otherwise would never hear the word of Christ.
They've got a school up to middle school here, and now we're actually building classrooms for high school. This is like winning the lotto for a family here if their child is able to go to school. Peru is one of the most uneducated countries in the world. So there's a need here.
There is no effective high school in this entire area, so there's no opportunity for the kids to get a high school education. So they go to work, and unfortunately there's been a high incidence of teenage pregnancy in this area. With this high school being in operation, it will give the kids, both boys and girls, the opportunity to get a high school education so they can get a good job position in the area, and hopefully we will cut down a lot on the teenage pregnancies around.
So not only stopping at middle school would be a great blessing for them, but to continue clear through high school is huge, that they'll finish the work that they began here years ago with these students so they can continue on clear through high school.
And just seeing these kids and how their faces light up when they're learning new things And meeting the parents and seeing how encouraged the parents are because their kids have this opportunity, it's amazing.
And all of them were learning English. And the first thing that I heard them say was, "Thank you, thank you." And then they said, "God bless you." And they said that in English. And that's what we need to hear.
I can see the true benefit of LACC. I like their goals, what they're doing. So it gives these kids growing up in the barrio a chance to get an education, a chance to be able to rise their standard of living out of that barrio and get a good job. And I don't know, it's just changing a whole generation by establishing these schools all over Latin America.
It's way different to be back in the States and hearing about Latin America than it is being here, meeting the kids and experiencing it for yourself. There's nothing that compares to it.
Well, I think missions is just a part of salvation. You will grow stronger, your faith will increase, and everything that you start to do will be blessed. That is my heart's deepest feeling about it.
You know, it's just the people. You find a love for people I never thought I would even know, let alone come see and meet. But you get just a picture. You just get a glimpse of God's love for people. And you get a love, you get an opportunity to be able to serve and to be able to help and to take the love of Jesus to these folks. It's just wonderful. But you end up walking away getting so blessed.
There's nothing more exciting than helping people who really need help. It's such a pleasure to be able to tell people about the love of Jesus. I can't get enough of that.
This makes you realize that there's a lot of need out there. The only way to give it is to give part of yourself.
These can truly be a life-changing experience for many of the people that go. It opens their awareness to missions.
I couldn't even think of a person that wouldn't be qualified. If you have a heart for people or just a curiosity or a desire, you can get plugged in and you will quickly be an integral part of this team.
We are the hands and feet of Jesus, and every time I come on a mission trip, I experience the grace of God more and more.
I want to encourage everyone to participate. You can be a missionary. You can use the gifts that the Lord has given you to participate in the supply chain or the sending chain to make a difference in lives all around the world. And God will bless you for it.